Hello, everybody. My name is Morris Wan, and I'm a computer science major here at Tech, and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. And my teacher is Dr. Taylor, and his theme for English 1102 is Imagining the City. So, a kind of challenge I anticipate for this semester is going to be kind of electronic. So it's actually going to be the virtual synchronous lectures and discussions themselves. So I think a problem with this that could arise is you don't exactly get the same connection that you might on a physical lecture or discussion when you do it over BlueJeans in this kind of format. So a lot of times these kinds of discussions lack eye contact, and you can't really detect a lot of the subtle changes in tone that kind of help a discussion come to life, if you will. So, an example of that from my experience is when we had virtual classes in March. I had a lot of discussion classes in history and language arts, and when we moved to virtual or Zoom formats, those discussions kind of fell flat. They devolved into kind of long periods of silence where no one's really talking, and the discussion would ultimately die. And I think that's an issue, right? Especially in a class that's based around discussion, and that ultimately you learn from discussion. So a solution that me and my friends kind of came up with was kind of turning on your cameras, making sure people are looking at each other, and if you're shy, potentially using text discussion a little bit more. And then ultimately, I think the biggest way to help is to use smaller groups. So kind of using breakout rooms and such to kind of minimize social loafing. So people are more able or feel more able to kind of talk in these discussions when there's not such a big group, when you can kind of break them down into smaller groups.